What's up, guys? Welcome to another Market Mondays. Cue the cannon. Bah, 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 bah. Welcome to my channel. My name is Doc, and before we get into today's stock market talk, I just want to let you guys know that I am not a financial advisor. I am just a guy with a camera, a laptop, and a spare bedroom that he likes to call a YouTube studio. So before investing, do your own research. I highly encourage that you do. It is not as boring as you may think. Boy, Doc, that's easy for you to say. You love that stuff. And you're probably right. So today's stock I want to talk about is The Gap. You heard me, The Gap. And the reason why I'm talking about The Gap is because Gap and Kanye West has decided to have a deal. Yes, a 10-year collaboration that would make Kanye West the creative director of The Gap, which is a huge win for The Gap, because when I heard this, I thought, when was the last time I ever thought about Gap? Does the store still exist? Do we still have stores in Gap? Interesting. So all the hype really comes from the fact that Kanye West is a part of The Gap, and him being creative director is actually a good thing because Kanye West has constantly talked about being in fashion for quite a while. Kanye West really brings awareness to The Gap because he has 29 million followers, and also the fact that he's married to Kim Kardashian, which brings him and the Kardashian brand together. And if you don't think that Kanye West has much of an impact at all, look at the stock prices. Last week on June 25th, before the announcement, the stock was trading at about $10. After the announcement, that stock jumped up almost 16% up to about $14, which is insane. Like, stocks usually grow at about 5-6% rate over time. Now granted, after the hype kind of died down just a little bit, settling at about $12. So we have to take a peek at the Gap's balance sheet. And when I looked at the balance sheet, I could see over the last few years that the Gap's total assets and total liabilities didn't differ for more than about $3 million, which is kind of a good thing because there are a lot of companies out there whose liabilities are much higher than their assets. The report that I took a peek at, which is on Yahoo Finance, this is free to everybody to look at. If you look up ticker symbol GPS, you can see their financials by going to financials and then going to balance sheet. Since that report only talks about the beginning of 2020, which is in January, it doesn't account for everything that's happened up until this point. So with the retail market dropping because the people are not out recreationally searching for clothes, it is making it even harder for The Gap to sell clothes. And on the topic of money gassing up Kanye West even more, over the last couple months he has become a billionaire. A billionaire. So you can imagine being a billionaire and coming into a company, you're coming in with a great resume. Speaking of resumes, it says here that he made that money because of Yeezy Boost, which boasts his resume even more because that money came from a retail division. Now we have to think, these Yeezys, they sold for a lot of money. For more money than I want to spend on a pair of shoes. Considering the collab between Kanye West and Adidas, their shoes were selling at about $300. These shoes sell out so fast that the only way that you can really get them is from secondhand stores. So can we really imagine ourselves paying that much money, not only for shoes but also clothes? An article from Complex, they actually commented on this. The Yeezy Gap line will consist of men, women, and kids pieces at accessible price points and is expected to launch in 2021. So Kanye West brings all these great things to The Gap, but we also have to think about the negative thing. Kanye West has not had great approval ratings over the last year or so. From the interviews he's had and the people he's endorsed, those things really hurt his brand and his name. And then you attach that with Gap, which has not necessarily been in the news or been in most people's wardrobe. With this being projected to launch until the fall of 2021, I've heard they've hoped to make about $1 billion within the first 5 years. Which begs the question, is this a good fit? Who won in this deal? Kanye, The Gap, or maybe both? Let me know down in the comments if you think this is a good investment or who necessarily won. And thank you so much for watching. Please pay me with that sweet, sweet currency I like to call the like button. And if you want to support the channel, please subscribe. As a reminder, I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy with a camera, laptop, and in his spare bedroom that he likes to call a YouTube studio. As the channel grows, I'll see you next week for another Market Mondays. Hey, cue the cannons. Bah, 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 bah. Is it? Got it? I almost forgot. If you're thinking about investing, please consider using Robinhood or Webull. Both of these brokerages I do use. I have affiliate links down in the description. If you use those links, we'll both get free stocks. And if you do use it, thank you so much for the support. See you guys next week.